Hi, everybody. Don't know why I'm waving. Russ from Wyman's 11. Hope you're all safe and well. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icons you made of anytime we put new content on. As always, I'd like to thank our lovely channel sponsors, Untuck It. Check them out in the description below. So, what's been happening? Anything happened yesterday? I wasn't paying attention yesterday. Anyway, as we all know, it was all right yesterday, wasn't it? It was all right. Played some team. I can't remember where they were. Lower league team, I think they were. And yes, we won. So obviously we are now riding high in fourth, which is absolutely radio rental, really, isn't it? Considering where we thought we were going to be at the beginning of this season. I just want to put Estelle very early, at 11 o'clock. He was very keen. First stop, Bernabeu or Camp Nou. Oh, it's Camp Nou. Camp Nou. I'm with Gary. Camp Nou, definitely. Love Barcelona, lovely place. Although I fancy, is a good shout. Could you imagine if I mean, this is, don't get ahead of yourself, Russ, but say you got drawn against someone like Slavia Prague. Oh, that'd be good fun. Anyway, let's see what we got in the chat today. Kevin, hope you're my man. It's not going to be White Hart Lane. You're certainly right, Peach. Rick, hope you're my man. Yes. Yeah, I've had worse Mondays, really. Worse Mondays. Charlie, hope you're well. Mick, hope you're well. Rusty, I'll give you another wave. There's another wave. A wave really funny. Anyway, hello, good back to that. Yeah, Mr. Couple. Yeah, oh yeah, so Mr. Couples, now you're back in that battle for vengeance. Yes, I think it was Tottenham we played just. I can't remember. All the games sort of merge into one. To be fair, don't they? To be honest, mate. Although back at school, Jake. Back at school for you, man. Lee, hope you're well. It is claret and blue, and that's what I was thinking about. I was looking at the league table last night, and I was thinking, what'll be? I think our goal is to end up being the top team in London, because by that default, you'd assume it'd be at least 4th/5th if we're the top team in London. In my opinion, looking at it, I mean, you looked at, I think we're something like, I've got it up. Where is it? We're something like 5 points off. So 5 points in front of Liverpool with the same amount of games. I'm just looking at it with the same amount of games. Arsenal, we're 11 points clear. What is going on this season? Seriously. Luke, legend, happy blooming days, indeed. Indeed, my friend. Who else we got? There's someone else. Someone new. Papa Shaw, can I tell you some dark humour jokes? No, not really, mate. Not really. We're all about the West Ham here today. We're about having a good old West Ham, enjoying the fact that we're fourth in the league. Darren, hope you're evening. Well, it wasn't a bad. It was sort of an evening game for you yesterday, weren't it? You didn't have to get up too early for once, which was nice. Duke's in the house. Happy always. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're well. Obviously, we had your wife on the other day. Hope she's well. Jazza, hope you're well, my friend. Papa Shaw, hello again. Peach is in. Robert's in. Oh, God, loads of him. The cyber leader. The cyber leader. How are we, my friend? How are we indeed? What we got here? Russ, I saw your tweet that turns you got out the wrong side of the bed. I didn't get the wrong side of the bed. I'm all right. I'm happy. Still buzzing indeed. Fourth. Mental, isn't it? So weird. Kent's happy, everyone. I just read it. I'm so good. I'll be so gutted if we finish below 6th. Very good fighting performance yesterday. I'm with you, Kent. I'm with you. I said 6th. I think we'll finish 6th this season as a minimum. And I think that looks encouraging in my opinion. Stephen, hope you're my friend. Anyone new to the channel, give us a share, give us a like, give us a subscribe, do a little mini Russ says here, and like, share, comment, subscribe, and share. We might as well share the love considering we're all here today. 4th place in the season. Oh God, could you imagine? Stop the count. Trump could do it. Why can't we? Stop the count. It's done. I know. But no, it's very, very good. I'm very, very excited for the rest of the season now. I think Man City at the weekend is going to be a free hit for us. I reckon we could have a go at them. I reckon we could do. I reckon I don't think we'll win, but I think we'd have a good result. To be honest, what we got here, Lisa, good. Hope you're well. I had one very unhappy husband on Saturday. Oh, of course, yeah, Liverpool, isn't he? Happy always is a Liverpool fan. So yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Happy always. I just realised. Sorry. Hope he hasn't dropped out now. That happens, we are coming to the pub. Well, we might be. We'll find out what Boris says today, isn't it? It's tonight, 7:00 by all accounts. Looks like Hospitality Duke, sort of end of April, maybe. So could be the Champions League party round near the old Blue Water. So we could see. I think we'll probably go Europa. I think Europa. I still think there's I'd love to be in the Champions League, but I'm a bit really. I think it's. Let's live to dream for at least a few weeks, and then we can see. After these, we've got 4 or 5 really tough games, and I think we've got like half a dozen game running in. Then we can have a look. So we'll see. Sam, hope you're well. Would it be fitting for Martin over walking out to the Champions League music as a send off? Indeed, Sammy boy. Indeed. What a that'd be pretty unbelievable. Yep. After playing very well and barely played ever since. I know, and that's happened with us, isn't it? It seems whenever a player has come in. Has been an injury. Someone's come in and just taken over. Same as Diop, wasn't it? Diop was injured. Diop had COVID as well, and then someone took over, and that's great. And that means we've got an incredible. I was there, and it was like I was so tired. I think it is the first time I think I've got up. Earliest I've got up for about at least a year. Because if I'm going to the office, I changed jobs and we wouldn't get up at 7:30. I was up at 6. I couldn't believe it, honestly. How you guys do it? So how the sort of the Darrens and the Peaches of this world and all the American hammers and Australian hammers. I don't know how you do it, guys. Honestly, because I was shattered. That was me done the whole day. Absolutely done. Full bonkers. It is. It's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. And the Lord said to Moses, come forth. And so he did. Very good. Very good indeed. What we got here? Oh, God, there's loads of comments. Liverpool should get rid of Klopp. Well, as long as they don't take Moyes away from us. In it, could you imagine? Sheriff, I hope you well, my friend. City, we are coming for you. Indeed, we're coming from. Full of, and Lingard would love to put one over on, his old City rivals, isn't he? So, Rick's got him for 2-1. Fair play. I love the optimism. That would be insane. We'll do it at the end of the week on Friday afternoon. Dave, hope you well, man. Great to be a hammer. Love the celebration. Thank you. I was singing. It was funny. I was there, and I was driving home from the game, full of like the joys of spring. It was a nice day as well yesterday in London, and that Michael Bublé song came on, and it was a beautiful day. So I thought I'll find it on my iPad and serenade everyone. And it's so ridiculous, like I don't know, like 8,000 views of that for me singing. So there we go. So with Jesse and you got power, 4 hours on the guitar. I'm doing the guitar. I'm just doing high up. Deck. I'm doing even work. Deck on the drums, and I'll sing. I'll sing for the band. We'll do the end of season band. If we do determine into the champions, we need to spend some money. Yeah, no, I agree. But we'll see what happens. I'll host the Champions League party in mine, so as long as Russ is on the tunes. I can sing if you want, Jazz. I could do the singing, man. It's all right. Enjoy the moment after a few turbulent years. Exactly. Just watch he has a man crush on the squad who doesn't. No, I do. I honestly. The defense was valiant yesterday. A few times, a few defensive errors and things like that. But I think, yeah, we were valiant. It was like an old school defending performance, wasn't it? Really, you had, I thought Dawson was immense again. I thought Kufal was just those Czech boys. What are they made out of? Seriously, do you know what I mean? We see like Grealish and Salah and they get injured. They get like a toenail falls off or they get clipped on their ankle and they hobble off. Souček literally had blood gushing out of his head, and he just went and stitched it up. But I think they glued it up, stitched it, done. Oh, brilliant. I'm worried if we wouldn't have the squad to compete. And let's worry about that next year, man. I think you're right, Ken. There need to be some serious squad investment. And the balance of the team, maybe, but look, that's a nice problem to have at the moment. That'll be a nice problem to have that option. So let's just crack on and see where we can get to, and then we can look at it. Russ had a party yesterday. My Arsenal friends all over. They hugged. Oh dear. Oh, hopefully, socially distance hugging. I hope, man. Diop played very well, and I'd like to see Oggy come straight back into the team. Possibly. Yep. No, I agree. What we got here? Clips video class. I made a mistake. I had headphones in. My ears are broken after the last. I've got to see it. I haven't seen clips yet. I've been working. Rush, your Twitter song was amazing. Thanks. I totally agree. It was the yeah. I think Machiavelli commented that I should be getting a call from Michael Bublé soon. When he doors on the double bass, good shout. I think he's tall enough, isn't he? He's quite a big thing. The Backstreet Moyes to Men, Moyes Own. Yeah, they're all there. It's a special day in my hammers that we're talking about football for more than 2 minutes. I know. Oh my god. Oh dear. What Christmas Russ got today? While we go for everything else. Oh my god, there's loads of comments. Everyone's so happy, you can tell today. Backstreet Moyes is here. Have you heard Dex's interview? I've got that to listen to. There's something so pure about Declan Rice in terms of his interviews and the way he talks about the team and stuff like that. He talks just like a fan, and we're buzzing. We're talking like this, and he's doing the same. It's amazing. We are massive, Tom. How is the lack of sleep? How's it going, man? How's it going? It was liquefied granite, indeed. Don't worry, the vaccine's same as Mr. Okie Dokie. You only had one, Max. You have two, don't you? I've got mine tomorrow. This hasn't sunk in. I predicted we would be head to head with Brighton and West Brom for survival. Do you know what? What was it on telly? Not radio. On the way back. Talk Sport, Max Rushton show, and they'd at the beginning of the season predicted us to be, I think, second to go down after Fulham. And Rushton's a Tottenham fan, isn't he? So he was like, it was quite funny. But you're right. It's just we never predicted this, did we? Never predicted it. So we are massive. How you doing? I see. Where's Tom's lack of sleep? Let us know, man. The fact that Souček had blood pouring out of his eye, he's still got exactly. That's what I mean. Even then, he's still trying to get, and that's what I love. Yeah, casual name drop there. Also, just name dropping, but if you didn't see, we put up 2 ex-Hammer and My Hammers 11s this week, and we put Nobby Solano up on Saturday, which is brilliant. Such a lovely guy Nobby is. So good. I loved him. And the second one was Brian Deere, which is good, talking about Europe. Obviously, he was part of the 65 European Cup Winners' Cup team, played in the final, scored in the semis, and it's an amazing interview. You think how pampered footballers are now. Back in the day, listening to some of his stories, they would be running for miles around Epping Forest and all the way to Chadwell Heath for miles and miles and miles, and then they'd have a roast dinner waiting for them at Chadwell Heath to eat for their dinner. Oh, it's brilliant. Honestly, check it out. Dropping out of Champions League group stages next year wouldn't be a bad thing. Yeah, sounds good. If anything, we'll get to crucial minutes in his long-term whilst. Yeah, no, I agree. Important for us, for Tops, to pick up all the 3 points against these mid-tables. Yeah, it's the mid-table teams we've got to watch out for, isn't it, really? So, it reminded me of an injured Billy Bonds. Yeah, it would have been if they'd done the Terry Butcher. And I'm surprised they didn't do it. But anyway, Beastie Moyes, very good. S Club Heaven. West Ham Club, yes. Souček and Kufau at sea, but the players who have been introduced to first team really hit the ground running. Their weak links. Benny Boy, hope you well, my friend. Hope you are well. Oh my God, there's loads of comments. Lack of sleep is a struggle. That result helps. Yeah, indeed. You just watch it again and again, isn't it? When you got to do the feed and the 4 o'clock feed or the 2 o'clock feed, wherever it is, you can just sit there and just watch it on play again and again. Beto Moyes, Stell's back. He came 2 hours and he's come back. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thou will not pass indeed. Shout outs to I almost said that to Phil. Very good, Buster. He did. That was my man of the match. My man of the match was the West Ham the medical staff. I just thought that just takes some bottle to get that all done. Start of the season, I could have got 2,000 to 1 on West Ham finishing top 5. Mental, innit? Hindsight's a great thing. If I go back to my old DeLorean and go back to the beginning of the season, I'll have a word with myself then to put a little cheeky one on. Brian Deer's interview is fantastic. Thank you so much, Ken. It was a lovely bloke. He's a lovely guy, really, really sweet, and he really genuinely enjoyed the interview, which was nice. Hopefully, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. We've got another Hammers, My Hammers 11 to put up. It may be today, but it's probably more likely to be tomorrow. So keep an eye. Make sure you subscribe and keep an eye on that, because it's a good one. It's a good one. Steve, well. All the happy hammers today. We stuffed the enemy. We stuffed them, my friend. We'll be happy finishing 8th, but loving this run. I'm the same. I think 6 is achievable now. 6 is, I think, our good season. I think anything below 6 will be a disappointing season now, not the beginning of the season, but disappointing season now. Obviously, your perceptions, your predictions change as the season goes on. I still thought we'd end up this season on about 65 points, which would get us like 5th, I think. But I think Sky predicted 67. So where was I? The Moisification band. Oh my God. First year, Mike was showing a bit of interest. I told him we were up to 4th. He doesn't understand why we weren't top. That's what I like. He wants more. He's not happy with being 4th. He wants the top position. Why not? Yeah, it was. I was disappointed. I thought they should have done a proper Terry Butcher. Would have been fun. The stream is popping off. We beat Spurs every weekend. We're actually turning this into a football. I know, Charlie. What is going on? I can't be doing talk about football all the time. It's just Depeche Mode. That's good. Depeche Mode. I like that. Are we all ready for the first round? Here we come. It's going to be Slavia Prague. I want Slavia Prague first round. Crisps first. I say, yeah, Crisps. Fresno Irons. God bless you, son. Jesus Christ. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning over there. Bloody hell. Because for those of you, Fresno is on the west coast. We did My Hammers 11 with a couple of them. Oh, brilliant. Check them out. Fresno Irons are mental. They would go to the away, if they were playing Chelsea away, they'd go to the Chelsea pub to watch the game originally. Absolutely mental. This time it was half term. It was half time this time. How are you feeling? I was excited, but yeah, we shall see. Still, if we go on the European tour, we promise you'll be on time, and we wouldn't be, because he'd have to be on time to get on the flight, wouldn't he? Really? But winning the league next year, that's what I saw. Beef McCoys, no, not Beef McCoys. Geography now. No, no. We'll go into crisps. Let's go into crisps. It seems natural. What crisps has Russ got today? It's not Beef McCoys. When West Ham boys arrange a pub night, you going, Russ? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, there's been discussions. There's been loads of stuff we want to do. We're gonna do something. We want to do something with Duke as well at the pub as well. So Moyes division, Alison Moyes. This is very good. Red Hot Czech players. It's good, James. I think we could do better. Florence and the Moyshines. I'll get my coat. Florence and the Moyshines. And my daughter's called Florence. So there we go. Skips, no. Not Skips, not Beef McCoys. Crisps. No. Pet Shop Moyes. Good. That's a good one. I like that. And the boats with Gio and Gonzo and Stel. We've got to do the supporters club. Stel's paying. He's buying everyone a drink, apparently. That's what Anton said. When the supporters club opens. So we'll see. In all honesty, I mean, obviously, I know we've got the thing happening, the roadmap happening tonight. I'm still I'll be very surprised if there's any fans, apart from, maybe, any substantial number of fans in the grounds before the end of the season, in my opinion. If it's led to believe that on the 29th of March, we can have us and 2 families meeting outdoors, so i.e. a barbecue. That's still a long way for even a few thousand fans turning up, aren't we, really? So we'll see. but we don't know what's going on. How was your emotions, Russ? Lingard was given offside, and then it was. Well, I was pissed off to start off with because I pressed the button, and then I was told that it was offside, so I dropped it off. And then it was too late once they said yes to then do it again. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy at all. But yeah, and then someone texted me. Simon, who you see, he's on the Stop Hammer Time podcast quite a lot. He texts me and, "Oh, you haven't got a sofa to hide behind, have you?" There, I was like, "No, I don't." It was so annoying because I saw Dean Ashton. I didn't have time to go and talk to Dean because I saw he was there right at the end. I was like, Russ, who the man? I'm the man. Or Jazz, yeah, Jay, you're the man. You're the man. Yeah, Stell is paying, yeah, and he hasn't responded. So therefore, it's a contract, binding contract. One massive West Ham party has to be mental. Yeah, I don't think we have one massive one. I think there's going to be, we'll have the boats from Hammers chat. We'll have supporters clubs, and I'm sure West Ham Fan TV will have something as well. And Duke's Pub. Duke's Pub is 7 minutes away. On a high speed train to the Stratford International. So definitely Moist Munch, very good, Luke. I love the fact that you've taken the two concepts today, mushed them together. Fair play. And you know what? You're bloody right. Pickled onion, Monster Munch. You deserve to win that. I don't think back next week. Cockney rechecks. Superb. Dex's Midnight Runners. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is brilliant. We haven't seen the best of West Ham yet. Come on, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Exactly. Lee said. No, Moyes reckons we haven't hit that top form yet. God damn. Roll on the weekend. Declan Rice cakes. You got it first time, but I appreciate the don't throw your Moyes out the pram, indeed, provided we are back for the Champions League qualify in August. Yeah, I think that's probably maybe not the Champions League, maybe Europa League, but yeah, apparently won't be around till June before we're likely to be back in. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard, which is fair enough. I think it's fair enough. As I said, if the schools are back in the beginning of March, end of March, we can have like barbecues basically outside with two families, or up to 6 people, I think, other people. So yeah, that seems fair enough. Anyone have a spare bedroom for me to move into so I can enjoy all the sessions that will be coming? I know. It's going to be. Never know. It's we'll see we're going to be drawn against, my man. We just don't know. Calder's Rice, very good. You're willing to sacrifice. West Ham online. How you were doing, my man? Hope you're well. Hope you've come down. Maybe you've not come down yet. Fair play if you haven't. I woke up this morning thinking it was just a really weird day just yesterday. I think it was so early and I was so tired. And then it was my mother-in-law's 70th birthday as well yesterday. So got to go, Steve. Thank you, mate. Take care. Good luck, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Well done, Walker's. No, it wasn't. You already done it. Pickled onion Monster Munch smell like armpits. There we go. We've said it. Pickled onion Monster Munch. We've done it already, my man. Hi, mate, just a question: are you aware if it's a conference if we finish 7th? I'm still confused now. So, in the way I think about it, I think 7th, based on who's in the cup and stuff so far, is going to be the conference position. 5th and 6th will be the Europa League positions, I believe, but I'm not too sure if they win the Champions League, if it all moves down to 8th, I think. I don't know, but it's nice. It's that's what I mean. I mean, even the conference. I wouldn't mind the conference because conference you're going to be playing some really unusual teams. Because I think England has one place in the conference. I think Liechtenstein has a place. I think Jerry was saying. I think the Estonia has 3 places. So you'll be playing some really random teams. And actually, I quite like the fact that it might take you 24 hours to get there. You have to get a coach and rather than just rock up to the San Siro. Thank you. I don't think we could do Europe on our Finn squad too many games. No, I know. We know. Dawson's Creek. We're just saying anything now. What do you think? Who do you think going to drop? Who do you think going to drop Diop? No. Anglo-Italian Cup still happy? I mean, that's in essence what it sort of is European, the conference. I mean, it's really interesting. If anyone hasn't read up, I think Jay did a really good video about it a couple of weeks ago about what the conference actually meant. I wasn't even aware of it at all. It's only afterwards I've gone through it and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I think it's great. It makes everything a bit more fair, I think, and it gives you opportunities for those sort of mid. As you get, very similar to the Anglo-Italian Cup, when you had the top teams in essence the champion. For those of you like Jake probably wouldn't know what the Anglo-Italian Cup was. Basically, it was like the Serie B versus the Championship, basically. So it was really interesting. Intertoto Cup version 2, exactly. That's basically what it is. And if you win the conference, you get a place in Europa League for next year. But like the Europa League, when the third place teams in the Champions League drop in, that's the same with the conference. So in the group stages of the Europa League, the third place teams will drop into the conference, so to speak. Indeed, Malta does have a place. It does indeed. Into 2 Bob Cup. Indeed, that's exactly what it is. Oh, sorry. Who's going to drop? So I thought it said Diop. Sorry, I thought it said Diop. My apologies. For me, he reckons Fulham, West Brom, Sheffield United will go down. Yep, I agree. Although I think Fulham, I've got a bit about them. Yeah, I've got a bit about them. I don't know. I have to see. I'd have to see. What did you have for your tea on Fat Life? Do you know what? I was gutted because after it was a double kebab weekend, which was very nice. It was, so we had a standard Friday kebab, but it was a mother-in-law's birthday on the Sunday. It was 70, so she went to a posh kebab takeaway, Curvan Kitchen in Gideon Park. Very, very nice, but you pay like 3 times as much as I'd pay it. Oh my god! So we had that instead. So I didn't have any They don't do doner because it's a posh place. So no, I didn't. And unfortunately, and then we had pizza in the evening. So I actually had I had all the composite parts, but we didn't have time. But I will be cooking that very, very shortly. Although I'm gonna try and do a health kick. Apparently, sounds a nightmare need at least to make. Yeah, no, exactly. I'd rather get into the league, just because I think you'll be playing teams you actually heard of a little bit. So, I'd like Pascal to. Yeah, I'd love them, but yeah, you're right. Hope you know Smith of Astra. The Astra 13th, I think, in their 15 team league so far. So I don't think it's going to happen. Fulham showing signs of life. Yeah, they could go down. Be interesting. Sheffield hash time. Hope you're well, my friend. Good to see you. Sheffield is looking at back-to-back relegations to League One. Could do, yeah, could do. I think they're one of those teams who, a bit like Burnley, it's like they sort of yo-yoed for a bit, and it could have gone either way. I mean, look at Leeds, very similar to Leeds. So yeah. 4 nails or Ben Rama, in my opinion. Also, can I make an appearance on the game shows? We might do. We're probably going to have a couple of weeks off for doing the game shows, just to chill out for a little bit, enjoy where we are. But when we start, we'll be putting things out to tender, so to speak. We're going to do one. Now I know Jake's going to do a little quiz with Adam and Charlie, Adam Frankel, Charlie Walsh. Now I know that's not gonna stop. That ain't gonna stop them. And their sort of tit for tat Twitter war, Facebook war, YouTube war. And so we're going to try doing the sort of, to give it a wrestling analogy, the 3 stages of quiz night hell. We're going to have 3 quizzes in one night, one winner, and then we can stop all this. But that might be not for a couple of weeks. But yeah, we won't do one this week. Maybe next week we might do one. We'll see. Very good. Moisery. Yeah. It looks better written down than saying it still, to be perfectly honest. But I like your thinking. Just a short interlude while we talk about Gates' lunch. Oh my God, it's on 3 lines. Christ. Someone's been busy over the weekend. Okay. Okay, so he's keeping with the ham. He's obviously Mrs. Gates has obviously got a job lot of ham she has to eat up. Mature cheddar and ham with piccalilli. Nice. The old chicken goujons. Oh, homemade chocolate fudge cake, no brownies. Nice. Apple banana, sat in a bottle of water. I'm lucky she fed me after yesterday. For those who don't know, Gates' wife is a Tottenham fan, and she's a chef. So there we go. Fulham still bring Newcastle in the mix. Yeah, no, Scott. I'd like Scott Parker to stay up, but I agree with what what the cyber leader said. I'd like a few of their players, to be honest. I'd like Oreo, although Oriello or Oriola, whatever his name is, he's on loan, isn't he, from PSG? So Kebab House doesn't. Well, it's not really kebab. It's a Turkish restaurant. It's not a kebab house. It's one of those posh restaurants. You know, like you have like the kebab, like the chip shop kebab places. Then you have like a place where you'd eat with a knife and fork. It doesn't come with chips. It's rice. You know, and it's like cold meze and things like that. It's very good. You know, literally the lumps of lamb are like that big. But yeah, they don't do Donna. What else have we got? What Ken? What have you got for dinner today? What have you got for lunch? And Jake, what have you got? I imagine Mama Cox working today. Tom's got fish pie. Well done, congratulations. You get something to eat, surely. Sure, it was Chinese, mate. Yeah, it was a kebab house. Great knowledge of the Romanian league with Astra. I keep an eye on them because you never know. You never know where they just crop up. Tom bloody loves Scott Parker. I hope he keeps them good. Yeah, I love him. Hope we get a Maltese team can stay at my parents' 5 minutes in the ground. Job done. Job done, James. Job done. What we got coming on now? Sheffield aren't even that bad, I think. Very unlucky. I don't have anyone to take the chances. Yeah. And actually, if Sheffield go down, I wouldn't mind, what's his name? Lundstrom. He was a good player. I think he's available on a free transfer in the summer. So that'd be good. Remember when we played in the Anglo? Yes, 92 running about in puddles. If Palace lost and Zaha is out of the team, I think Palace might get drawn in. I agree. And by the sounds of it, Zaha's going to want to leave Palace anyway in the summer. So we'll see what happens. Just had Mama Cox on the phone. Southern fried chicken steaks for tea. Woohoo! We got shepherd's pie. Mother-in-law's back in because it's kids gone back to school. Who's the next player? I want Gilly, the West Ham woman captain. I'm not telling you who the next player is. It's a good one. So it should be good. West Ham is interviewing Matty Jarvis. Oh, I love Matty Jarvis. He's lovely. He's a nice boy. I like Matt. We had a real giggle. Particularly because we chatted for about 20 minutes and then I forgot to press the record button. And I was like, I'm so sorry, Matt. Can we just press record? But it was all about, you know, his kids and stuff and my kids and stuff. It was very nice. Piccalilli is awful. There we go. Gates must be running a pig farm on the side. He does by the seams. The amount of meat he's consuming. He can have a knife and fork. Are you royalty? Exactly. It's a posh place. It actually comes with no chips and no, like, you know, burger sauce. It's like, you know, it comes with a side of a salad and stuff. It's mental. Absolutely mental. Sounds like Spurs could have used Gates' wife. Love it. I got over the rainbow pie. Very good. Charlie, hope you're doing well, man. First time my new job wearing Claret Blue, of course, especially after this. What's the new job, mate? What's the new job, buddy? Good luck to you. Beans and sausages, tin tomatoes, standard. Tomorrow, big roast dinner. Exciting times for Kent. What do we got? Lamb, chicken, pork, gammon, turkey. What's the roast dinner tomorrow? Somewhere of the rainbow, way up pie. Very good. Oh, we're all full of the puns today, aren't we? Also, Russ, have you ever done one with Jonesy? Yes, I've done one with Jonesy. Me and Jonesy, we've had him on. We've done Miami's done with Jonesy. We did, and he's come on and done a couple of quiz shows with us as well. He's lovely. I love Steve Jones. He's my dad's cousin. He's a top bloke, and he helps me. He's my booking agent as well. Oh, Jonesy is, so he's quite good. No chips, not sure. Like I know. Check it out. It's called the Curvan Kitchen. It's a bit like we've got one called Sheesh Meze here. There's Sheesh in Chigwell. It's posh kebabs basically, posh kebabs. Heavy link with PSG and Pochettino wants him. Oh, could you imagine? That'd be brilliant. Could you imagine? They'd absolutely crumble without Kane, wouldn't they? Absolutely crumble. Tuna mayo and a couple of jacket potatoes. Woo! Life's good in the Higgins household, all the way in Thailand. God, 2 jacket potatoes. Eating spuds for the spuds. If Scotty P gets the elbow at the end of the season, no, I wouldn't think so. I think Scott would, if he would need to go to another club. He's managed, unlike Kevin Nolan, bless him, who's managed lower league clubs. It was the natural progression. I think with Scott, I think he'd be too much of a and I think that sort of role under the Moyes era, you would assume would be maybe a Scott Mark Noble would play that. I don't know. Doing well, Russ. Recruitments. Offer my lunch, filling a tuna melt. Good luck to you. What type of recruitment? Interesting. It's always interesting to know. Do you know what nemesis means? Yes, I do. Thanks, Tom. Not sure yet. Lamb possibly with mint crust. This is more like what we talk about. This is more like it. Don't forget to hit the like button. This is what we're talking about. This is, we're all happy now. He says, we're happy now, so it's all good. Kane to Arsenal is the dream. Oh, could you imagine? That'd be amazing. The dream, not the dram. You could have a dram if you wanted to. I'd probably have a dram if you would. You celebrate it. I've only seen scenes from Snatch, but God, that accent was street. Apparently, the Last Stand is going to name Underground on Greenwood. Is that true? I do not know. I do not know, my friend. I have no idea whatsoever. But we've done those. Don't know. But yeah. So what was I going to say? So tonight we may have. It'd be more surprised. It won't be tonight. I don't think. It'll be tomorrow. We'll have a new episode up tomorrow. Next Hammers 11. I was meant to put Brian's one up today, but actually, because of the Tottenham game, I thought, put it up early. So there's not one for today. But unless. No, I might do it tomorrow and big it up. It's a good ex-hammer, so I want to big it up a little bit. So we'll put it up tomorrow. We've got some good ones coming up. We've got all Cess. Cess is from Irons United. He'll be on. We've got some good ones coming up, actually. Some really funny stories as well. And then hopefully we're working on a couple of nice celebrity ones as well coming up as well. So it's getting all right. It's getting all right, this Miami's 11. I think it's taking off a little bit. Taking off a bit, you know what I mean? Manchester City for Kane. Oh, why don't we buy Harry Kane? If we're in the Champions League, we'd need that spearhead striker. I don't think he'd do it. I don't think he'd cut it in our team. Do you know what I mean? He wouldn't run the channels, would he? He wouldn't run the channels. Northern Thai or Chinese spuds, not really the size of the ones back home. Oh, okay, so they're not like, Marks and Spencers. Fair play. You live and learn. That's what I love about these shows. You learn. It's a learning process. We're learning about the size of potatoes in Thailand and China. We learn about Gates's wife. We learn about Charlie and only seeing a few scenes from Snatch. It's interesting stuff, man. Brian, I do remember Brian Dean, and so does Jake, because that basically won in the tournament, won in the quiz night last week. So yeah, it'd be good. Have you had Chaiwala? It is the best tea shop in Green Street. You need to go. I don't like tea, so that would be a bit of a wasted journey for me, to be honest, Cyber Leader. Thank you though. But anyone else, feel free. Would you rather we come last and won the FA Cup and Carabao, or came 8th? That's a toughie, mate. And I'll tell you for why. Because usually it's the question is, would you like to finish 10th and win the FA Cup? To finish last? No. As much as I want us to win something, for us as a club to progress, we need to be in the Premier League. In my opinion, I mean, people might have other things and want one of these things, but winning the FA Cup is great. And then it's like, well, then next season you're in Europe and you're still in the Championship? Interesting question, though. Interesting question, my friend. Have it on Netflix to watch after college. I'll review in time for your much review tomorrow. There you go. Snatches. Yeah, it's a good film. Yeah, Jake loves Brian Dean now. Knows all about him now. Big fan of Brian Dean. They do coffee as well, but I don't like coffee either. I don't like hot drinks, to be honest, man. I don't like hot drinks. If go down, I would take. I mean, to be honest, Newcastle have got a couple. They've got Dubrovnik, him, Martin, I believe his name is. I think, but then, yeah, because I mean, him or Areola from Fulham. In the same way, I mean, I was going to say, do we take a keeper from a team that's gone down? We did that with Fabianski and Swansea, didn't we? So. I don't know. Anyway, so for those of you new, just to let you know what usually happens throughout the week, we do these every week, every day. Oh, windy box, pardon me. 12:30 usually, Monday to Friday. Thursday we do a quiz where you can win some prizes. Friday we do sort of open mic night type thing where we you can come on and we chat. It's usually the same people. So if anyone else wants to come on, it's great. We like it gives you a good chance to have a good old chat. As I said, we'll also have a My Hammers 11 ex players this week. We try and have one every week. Try to interview an ex player at least once a week. So, and then for the rest of the week, we have fans talking about their time at West Ham, why they support the club, and giving their sort of My Hammers 11. So it's all good. Good point. This is a good point, my friend. Happy always. Why don't football grounds sell kebabs? That's my second favourite thing. Two favourite things combined. That's a good point. Why don't they sell kebabs? My only assumption is because they're not the quickest food to set up. Do you know what I mean? Like a burger or a pie. Pie is literally in a cabinet. There you go. Burger done. Kebab is like. Then there's the accoutrement. You wouldn't just have actually I'd have a plain kebab, but you wouldn't just have a plain kebab usually. You have the salads and you want chilies and da. Interesting. You think, and also kebabs, you just think, in terms of profit, for a burger is relatively cheap, isn't it? It's meat plus usually some filler, and whereas kebab is like unless you get doner. Good shout. Interesting. What about John? No, I wouldn't take John. No. Oh, Sam Johnson. Yeah, I'll take him. I wouldn't take Ramsdale. I don't like Ramsdale. Yay, a fellow hot drinker hater. Oh, I just don't like any hot drinks, to be honest, Luke, at all. I wouldn't take Ramsdale. No, I don't like Ramsdale. I don't like him as a goalkeeper. Don't like him. I think he's one of the worst keepers in the Premier League, to be honest. Johnston, I'll take Johnston from West Brom. Full of Newcastle go down. I laugh at Callum. Yeah. Ironically, because he'd be perfect in our setup, I'd say. More so than the fabled Joss King. I think he'd have been perfect, to be honest. And Carroll, sorry if he doesn't play, but he got quality. I like Andy Carroll. I've always liked Andy Carroll. He always, I mean, he got injured and he was a bit of a, like the nightlife and stuff, but every time he played, he'd have a go, wouldn't he? And he'd always take two defenders with him because he was so strong. And I like players who do that. And so, yeah, that's me. There's a bit of a domestic happening in the chat. Lisa, I hope I'm his third favourite because obviously he said football and kebabs. You're always my love. Third favourite. That's what my wife always says. You're always a third favourite. But anyway. I'll lead them to their domestic bliss. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop today. As I said, if you're new around here, do what little Russ says and like, comment, and subscribe. That would be lovely. The lovable horse. He was Andy Carroll. I loved Andy Carroll. I think he was a really, really good player for us. He just, again, injuries and stuff like that, as always, these things, isn't it? It happens too often with us, really, doesn't it, in my opinion? As I said, if anyone's new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icon so you may have and put new content on. Comment, like, share. I don't know how many likes we got. Jake's probably telling me how many likes we got. Just give it a like. There's 30 on us, 40 on there. Give it a like, and we got 30 or 40 likes. Why not? What's the worst that will happen, as Dr. Pepper said? And yeah, make sure we'll be here tomorrow. We'll have another game, another round of what Christmas Rust got. Oh, it looks a bit cloudy now, doesn't it? In all church, looks a bit grey. It's going to rain. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. Anyway, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Get your jabs. Don't forget to watch the Boris things this evening to find out when we're all going to start coming out of this rubbish. And for myself, take care. Cover your irons, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Much love. Thanks for joining me. See ya. Bye-bye.